wonderful Wednesday. I'm Prince. Welcome to the WBE Wildcat.
And I'm Zan. Today is a wonderful Wednesday, February 3rd, 2001. We have a lot to chat about with all of you WBE Wildcat.
But first, we need everyone to stop what you're doing and stand up quietly for
the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
Hey guys, this is Irish, and I am going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and the moment of silence. Be ready. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty for justice for all. Now take a moment to close your eyes so you can focus on the kind of day that you would like to have.
Now it's time for the most important thing. Let's hear about today's lunch menu for our kitchen correspondent.
This is Teacher coming to you live from the WBE Star Cafe. Today for lunch, our chefs are preparing chili with goldfish, tater tots, baby carrots with dip, and fruit. Goldfish, a snack that smiles back.
Sounds delicious. Today is an important day for some of our students and our staff. It's time to wish some very special people a happy birthday.
What's up, West Bainbridge? This is Kylie, and I want to say happy birthday today, Wednesday, February 3rd, to Demarquez Williams.
Happy birthday to all of you. Now, to help us all stay safe and healthy, we head over to our health perspective.
This is Akira Wednesday Health Expert. Remember, stranger danger is real, even online. If someone you do not know contacts you online, tell a teacher or a grown-up. They can keep the stranger from bugging you by blocking their emails. Or instead, messages can. Sometimes I get emails or messages requests from people that pretend to know me or tell me I won a big prize. If you don't know the sender, don't open the message. Tell an adult.
I love hearing about ways to stay healthy. Now let's power up our vocabulary with our word of the day.
What up, West Bainbridge? This is Avery. Our power word of the day is custom. Custom is a traditional way of doing something. Here is custom used in a sentence. When two people meet, it is a custom that they shake hands to greet each other. Some synonyms or words that mean the same thing as custom are habit, way, or minimum.
There is so much to learn about in our world. I wonder what we will learn today on Fascinating Facts with Ms. Parker.
Did you know that when you hear a frog croak, you're actually hearing a male frog? Male frogs are the only frogs who can actually say ribbit, ribbit. Fascinating.
That we strive to be better people. Let's hear about our character word of the week.
This is Amberly. The second part of a definition of empathy is about being able to understand someone else's way of looking at a situation. Even if you see it differently, we often call this putting yourself in someone else's shoes, and it means you see things from their perspective. Having empathy means you can step back from the way you see a situation and think about how someone else might feel from their side of the story.
The Wise Channel celebrates African Americans who did amazing things.
You may be wondering, why do we even celebrate Black History Month? Well, one reason is because we shouldn't just learn the history of people who look like us. If that was the case, classrooms with all African American students would be like this.
And now, Deshaun will list all the presidents of the United States.
Barack Obama.
Good job, Deshaun.
How silly would that be? But what about this?
This month in class, we will read books by Ronald Dahl and Dr. Seuss. We'll learn about 3 great American inventors, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison, and Henry Ford. And in social studies, we'll research European explorers. And remember to get your costumes ready for Colonial Day, where we'll pretend we're living in the 1800s before the Civil War.
Seriously?
The truth is, those authors, inventors, and explorers did amazing things. But just learning about them does not tell the whole story. Whether or not our own classroom is diverse, we should all celebrate our diverse American history. I celebrate African American history because it's my history. But guess what? It's your history too. That's because Black history is American history. And as Americans, it belongs to all of us. Hispanic American history is our history. Native American history, Asian American history, Indian American history, and yes, Caucasian American history are all our history. In 1926, a scholar named Carter G. Woodson noticed Americans were not learning much about African American history. So he started what went on to become Black History Month. And now, nearly 100 years later, every February, we continue the tradition of highlighting African Americans who did amazing things, because Black history is American history. Let's talk. Why is it important to learn about different types of people who made history? Carter G. Woodson started Black History Month around 100 years ago. What would you like to start today that could last for 100?
We are halfway through the week. Make sure to check your dojo points and average for this week. It is not too late to earn Friday behavioral rewards.
Remember, you can always change negative behavior into positive ones. Now it's time for today. We will see you next time. WBE Wildcat Check.
East side, west side, all around the town. West Bainbridge Elementary is the best school to be found. Boys and girls all come here with smiles upon their face. For a good education, West Bainbridge is the place. The Wildcat is our symbol, colors white and blue. We will face the future with spirits bold and true. East side, west side, all around the town. West Bainbridge Elementary is the best